Hello. For this video, I want to look into the LeetCode problem 791, the custom source string. I've been practicing some of the problems and I've been making a couple videos trying to go over these problems, so I think this might help other people understand how to approach them. So let's do it. So our job is to rearrange the characters in the string S to follow the order given by the order string, right? So you're given two strings, order and string. All the characters of order are unique and were sorted in some custom order previously. Permutate the characters of S so that they match the order the order was sorted on. More specifically, if the character X occurs before the character Y in order, then X should occur before Y in the permutated string. Okay, so let's look at the example one. So order equals CBA, and our string is ABCD. And our output is CBAD. Explanation. ABC appear in order. So the order of ABC should be CBA, right? Because it's following this order. So it's flipping these two letters. Since D does not appear in order, it can be at any position in the return string. D at the beginning, or in the second one, or in the third one, also at the end. So our solution is going to append to the end all the other values. So then example 2, we have the same. We have our string, we have our order in our string, and then the output will be A, B, C, and then there is no F in the string, there is no G in the string, but there is a D, so we put D at the end. So we are going to create a dictionary with all the values, how many, so the highest frequency, so how many values there are in the string for each one of the letters, and then we're gonna send those values back to the string, append them to a string, return them, and then loop back. Okay, so how is this dictionary work? So what we're gonna do is, this is gonna represent that dictionary. So we're gonna, for this example, we're gonna get, wait, this is example 1. Okay, here. So we're gonna get this example. So A happens once. So we're gonna, our counter is gonna be equal to the count. So we're gonna create a counter of our S string. And then this dictionary is gonna do this. It's gonna do the, it's gonna go through each one a counter. So then B happens once, C happens once, and D happens once. So here we're gonna have our result list that we're gonna have to append to create a string result. So now we're gonna do, we need to do a for loop that checks if the letters in this order, if the letters in this list are here in this dictionary. So the way this dictionary looks is A1, B1, C1, and D, right? So this is the same representation. So then what we're doing is we're checking for a for loop for letter in order. If letter is in this thing, in this string or this dictionary, find the letter and give me back how many times it appeared. It doesn't really matter at the end how many times it appeared. This seems like it doesn't specify if it's a problem or not, but at the end we're just going to send one. If it will be a problem, we will have to create some sort of a one value, or we'll just figure it out. But the result is like this. So then you keep iterating. Once you find it, you need to return this value and turn it into 0. So then we can create another loop after we check all of these values. This is going to turn all of these into zeros in the first loop. And then on the second loop, it's going to loop through this list that has been updated, and it's going to append whatever the remaining is. So then we can just append all of them and get our result from any string that we get. So how can we code this? We're going to initialize our count of all the values, right? So we're going to use the collections library counter. We're going to run our string, this string right here. So we're creating our dictionary. And then we're going to initialize an empty list. And then we're going to start our loop. So for letter in order, so each letter in order, if that letter is in the dictionary, then we're going to append it to the result. But we're going to append the letter, so this letter in this specific loop, times the letter's value. So we're accessing this dictionary's value of that specific letter because our keys are the letters. So when we go through each letter of the order, we're going to look for that value, multiply by it. So that's going to append a C here, right? This is going to look like that. And then here, we need to get our count let of that specific value and change it into 0. So first we append it, and then we change it, and then we loop back to the next letter. And you all do this for each letter. And then here, we go through the count, which is all the remaining values. And then we return a join list of all the values that we have appended to the result. There you go. And if we submit it, there you go. So just take a look at the code, try to learn it. Hope I went through it in a way you can understand it. It certainly helped me. But yeah, good luck. Thank you. Bye.